All right, let's talk about George Orwell's Animal Farm. It's this incredible story, right? It kicks off with this huge, beautiful dream of freedom, but then it just completely spirals into this total nightmare of control.
So, it all starts with this one amazing speech. It's from Old Major, the wise old pig on the farm, and he lays it all out. He paints this picture of a world without humans, without tyranny. Imagine it, right? No more whips, no more being worked to death, no more starving. Just a world where all animals are comrades.
But that's where the big question comes in, isn't it? What happens when those same comrades become the new enemy? That's really the heart of the whole story. We're going to trace this arc from this incredible high of revolution all the way down to this, well, this really bitter betrayal.
Okay, so before we even get to the dream, let's set the scene. You've got Manor Farm, and it's not a happy place. It's run by Mr. Jones, who's basically drunk all the time and couldn't care less about the animals. For them, life is just awful. It's short, it's miserable, it's full of work and suffering. So you can see why they were absolutely desperate for a change.
Old Major's vision? It was basically a blueprint for a whole new world. He gave them the rules. First, stick together against the humans. Second, and this is a big one, don't ever become like them. Shun all their evil ways. And to top it all off, he teaches them this incredible, inspiring song, Beasts of England, to get everyone fired up.
So after Old Major passes away, the pigs take over. And here's the thing, they're the smart ones. They've taught themselves how to read. They take all of Old Major's ideas and turn them into this official system of thought they call animalism. And right away, you see that their ability to read and write gives them this huge advantage. They basically become the leaders of the whole movement.
Now you'd think this revolution would be something they planned for months, right? Nope, it happens way, way sooner than anyone thought. And it wasn't some grand strategic move. It was just an explosion. Pure hunger and desperation.
Check this out. It all goes down in one day. Mr. Jones, true to form, gets wasted and forgets to feed them. The animals are literally starving, so they can't take it anymore. They break into the shed to get some food. When Jones and his guys show up with whips, that's it. The animals just snap. They fight back so hard that they chase every single human right off the property. And just like that, Manor Farm belongs to them.
So, to make it all official, the pigs paint their new laws right on the side of the barn for everyone to see. These 7 commandments, they're supposed to be the sacred, unbreakable rules of their new society, which they call Animal Farm. And you can see, they're all about one thing, equality.
Okay, so right away, a few key players emerge. First, there's Boxer, this huge, strong horse. His motto is literally, I will work harder. He's the loyal, dedicated worker. Then you've got the 2 pigs in charge. It's a classic setup. You have Snowball, who's brilliant, a great speaker, full of ideas. And then there's Napoleon. He's quiet, but he's cunning. And he's way more interested in getting power than he is in any big ideas.
So the humans are gone. Problem solved, right? Wrong. A new problem pops up almost immediately. Snowball and Napoleon. They can't agree on anything. Every single debate gets uglier and more personal. You can just feel it. This farm isn't big enough for the 2 of them.
And it all boils over with this one big debate, the windmill. Snowball comes up with this incredible, detailed plan to build a windmill. We're talking electricity, easier lives for everyone, a real game changer. And what does Napoleon do? He offers 0 ideas of his own, he just walks up to Snowball's plans and, well, he pees on them. That's the moment you know this isn't just a political disagreement anymore. It's gotten nasty.
So they're about to have the final vote on the windmill. And right then, Napoleon plays his trump card. Turns out he's been secretly raising these 9 puppies to be his own private army, his own vicious attack dogs, and he just unleashes them. They go straight for Snowball, chasing him off the farm. He barely escapes with his life. It's just brutal.
And that's it. Snowball is gone. He's never seen again. The debate? It's over. Any chance for discussion or dissent? Crushed. This is the exact moment Animal Farm stops being a revolution and starts being a dictatorship. Your opponent isn't just argued with anymore, he's erased.
With Snowball out of the picture, Napoleon takes absolute control. No more Sunday meetings, no more votes. From now on, the pigs make all the decisions, and they do it behind closed doors. And that's when things start to get really sneaky, really insidious. The rules themselves start to change.
This is how Napoleon operates. It's brilliant, and a really twisted way.
The pigs start sleeping in beds, so they add with sheets to the commandment. They start drinking, so they add to excess. They start executing other animals, so they add without cause. They break a rule, then they sneak out at night and just tweak the words on the barn. The other animals? They can't remember exactly what it said before. They're convinced they just remembered it wrong. It's pure gaslighting, but on a massive scale.
Of course, every dictator needs a boogeyman, right? For Napoleon, that's Snowball. Anything that goes wrong, a storm destroys the windmill, it's Snowball's fault. Squealer, who's basically Napoleon's minister of propaganda, completely rewrites history. He tells everyone Snowball was a secret agent for the humans from the very beginning. This creates this atmosphere of total fear, which leads to these terrifying public executions of anyone accused of being a conspirator. It's straight out of the totalitarian playbook.
And all of this, it's leading to one place, the final, absolute betrayal of everything Old Major ever dreamed of. By now, the farm is just a place of fear, hard work, and just obvious inequality.
And then comes what is, for me, the most heartbreaking part of the whole book. Boxer, the most loyal, hardest-working animal on the entire farm. He literally works himself to the point of collapse. And the retirement he was promised, the green pasture, doesn't happen. The pigs sell him to the glue factory to get money for another case of whiskey. It's the ultimate betrayal. They sell out their most devoted follower.
Years go by, and the final transformation begins. And it is shocking. First, the pigs start walking on their hind legs. Then you see Napoleon himself walking around, carrying a whip. A whip? The very symbol of their old oppression. And finally, they go over to the barn wall and scrape away all 7 commandments. The past is officially erased.
And they replace them with just one, a single new rule to govern the farm.
And this one sentence, it's just the perfect, most cynical end to the whole revolution. It sums up all the hypocrisy. The dream of equality is gone. It's been replaced, officially, with a system where some are just better than others.
So yeah, the transformation is total. You've got pigs in clothes, pigs with whips, pigs making deals with the human farmers they once hated. Napoleon even changes the name of the farm back to what it was before, the Manor Farm. The revolution is completely undone. They've just swapped one boss for another.
And the very last image of the book is so chilling. The other animals, the ones left outside, they look through the farmhouse window. And inside, they see the pigs and the humans, drinking and playing cards. And as they look from pig to man and from man to pig again, they can't tell the difference anymore.
Look, Orwell was pretty clear this wasn't just some fairy tale. It's a powerful story about how power corrupts and how the best intentions can be twisted and betrayed from the inside. And it leaves you with a really important question, doesn't it? When you look around the world today, where do you see this story playing out all over again?